then second way we can present the data set. Then these are the features used in the different charts or graphs. Okay. Then the presentation of the quantitative and the qualitative variable already we discussed under the chapter number 3. Okay. Then today we are going to discuss how we summarize the basic features of our data set. It's clear. Okay. Then this is the mean of the summary measures. Okay. Then first line says summary measures are used to summarize the basic features of the data in our study. Okay. Then using the summary measures, we can summarize our data set. Okay. Why in the statistic, when we need to do any statistical analysis, we need quantitative data, numerical data. We have numbers. Okay. Then how we describe these kind of characteristics are there? Using the numbers. Using the numbers, we can calculate different types of measurements. Okay. Then using the measurements, we can summarize our data set. Then we called as what? Summary measures. Okay. Then these are the main 4 types of summary measures, not the 4. More than 4 summary measures are there. Okay. Then initially measures of central tendency, then measures of location, measures of dispersion, skewness, curtices. Okay. Mainly 5 parts are there. Okay. Then today we move into measures of central tendency. Important thing is, what are the summary measures? Okay, why we use each kind of summary measures? Okay, for what? Okay, what is the objective of the each summary measures? This is the thing we need to understand. Why? When we need to do the descriptive analysis based on the data set, we need to decide this is the summary measure. We need to calculate it. Clear? Then today, first we will discuss measures of central tendency. Already you know these measures, but you do not know the name. Okay. You studied mean, median, mode. Did you study? No. Okay. Then these 3 we called as what? Central tendency measurements. Okay. Then next one is how we define the measures of central tendency. What is it? Okay. Mean, median, mode are the 3 measurements of the central tendency. But question is, why we use the measures of central tendency? To identify what? Okay. Then central tendency. Central means what? Center point. Okay. Then simply we can say, using the central tendency measurements, we can identify what is the central point in our data set. Clear? Using the central tendency measurement, we can identify what is the central point in our data set. It's clear? Okay. Then here, we have 3 ways to find the central point: mean, median, mode. Okay. After the calculate mean, median or mode, we assume all other remaining observations are centered around that particular measurement. It's clear? Then here says, there is always a tendency of individual observations contained in any set of data to cluster or center around the specific value, which is the central value. Okay, then first line explain what is the central value. Okay, then we use all the observation value, then we can find out single specific value to represent the whole data set. Okay, then that all other remaining observation values are centered around that particular value. It's clear? Okay, then this central point, this central tendency measurement represent the whole data set. It's clear? Okay, then next one says, a measure of central tendency lies in obtaining the central value so that it may be used as representative of the entire set of data to which it belongs. Okay, then we take the data set, then we calculate the mean or median or mode. Okay, then that particular value represents the whole data set. Then we move into one by one. 3 measurements are there. First one is mean value. Okay, then simply we can say mean we use to find out average value of the data set. If we need to find out the average value of our any particular variable, then we use what? Mean. Okay. Then memorize all these objectives. Okay. Then mean value we use to what? To find the average value. It's clear. Okay. Then when we calculate the mean value, okay, that particular variable should be a quantitative variable. If we have qualitative type variable, we cannot find out the average value. It's clear. Okay, then if our variable is a quantitative one, then we can find out the average value, mean. Okay, then mean is one characteristic of the particular variable, no? Average value. It's a characteristic. Then mainly two types of characteristic are there. You studied under the chapter 1, population characteristic and sample characteristic. Remember, population characteristics we denoted by what? How to say? How define it? Population characteristics. How we define it? Parameter. Okay. Then statistic means it describes the characteristic of sample. Then average is one characteristic. No? Then here it means population mean value is there. Sample mean is there. Okay. Then tell me which one we can calculate. Population mean or sample mean? Sample mean. Why? Okay. Why? What is the reason? Only we can calculate the sample mean. These things we discussed. Okay. Why only we can calculate the sample mean? When we move into the any statistical analysis or study, first we identify what is our population. Based on that, we select what? Sample. Then we collect the data from the sample, not all the population. Now we have only sample data. Then we can calculate sample mean. Population mean we cannot calculate, but we can estimate it using the sample mean. Okay, then here in this lesson, we will study how we calculate the sample mean, sample median and those things. Okay, why? We have only the sample data. Okay, then sample mean we denoted by X bar. Okay, then normally how we calculate the average value? You know how we calculate it? Take the sum of the observation values, then divided by how many observations are there. Okay, then normally we define the variable as the x, simple x. Okay, then we take the sum of the all the x value. Sum we denoted by sigma. Then we can write here. We can write down sigma x, total of the x values. It's clear. Then divided by n. N means number of observations. We have now sample. Size of the sample we denoted by simple n. Understood? That is the way we can construct this mean formula. Now clear? We need to find out the sum of the all the observation values. Normally any observation we denoted by simple x or y. Most of the time we use these two letters only. Then we need to take the sum of the values. Okay, total. Total we denoted by how? Sigma. Then sigma x divided by number of observations. It means how many units are in our sample. Size of the sample. Then sample denoted by simple a. This is the way we can find out the x bar value. Manually, this is the way we can find out. Other way, you can use the scientific calculator. Okay. Do you know about how to calculate the sample mean value using the calculator? You know. Using the mode. Yes or no? Yes or no? When you add and divide, it's okay. I am asking using the calculator, do you know how to insert the data to the calculator and do it? No. And last week, all of you told you know. You want to get something done, okay? Then take your scientific calculator if you have. Now you have the scientific calculators. Yes. Then take it. Okay. And now you can have this one. एक वेरिएबल कैलकुलेट करने के लिए and for the same then here is code is m that is okay then press mod 1 twice mod 1 press the mod 1 twice. Then these are the statistical calculations. So now we need to change our mode to the statistical mode. Okay, it's clear. Then you need to change the mode to the SD mode. Then which number represent the SD mode is here? Number 1. Okay, and then press number 1. Next step, you need to enter the values, observation values. We take this one. Okay, then here 10 observations are there. I read it, okay? Then first number is number 40. Then you enter the 40. Let me 40. Then press M plus 1. That is the key M plus. M plus 1. Okay, and then display N equal 1. It means first observation now you enter. Then you enter the second number, again press M plus 1. Second number is 50. Okay, M plus 1. Then you enter all the data with M plus 1. And the third number is 55. Then 78. With M plus 1, okay? 78, 58, 60, 73, 35, 43, 48. Now, then display shows N equal 10. It means 10 observations are there. Then press shift key, and number 2. Then where is the X bar? Which number represent? Number 1. Then press number 1 equals 7. Then what is the mean value? 54. Shift and number 2. Number 2. Okay. Okay. Then this is the way we can find the mean value using the raw data set. If you have the raw data set, this is the way we can find the mean value. Now you know raw data set. Okay, there is no any specific arrangement. Logical arrangement is not there. We call it as raw data. Then other two, ungrouped and the group data distributions. Okay, under the chapter number 3, 4, we studied those things. Okay, last week we discussed ungrouped frequency distribution. Here we list down the variable values with the corresponding frequency. It means then here some observation values are there. These values are repeated. Okay, then we can summarize it now. Then the first observation value is 10. Then 10 is in 5 times. Okay, then here number 11 is the second observation value. It is in the 10 times. Okay, then we can summarize it. This one we called as what? Ungrouped frequency distribution. Then using this kind of distribution, how we calculate the mean value? Okay, basic is we cannot change, no. Then all the time we need to then when we need to calculate the average value, first we take the sum of all the observation values. Then here, how we calculate the sum of the observation values? Then you cannot take the sum of the x column only. Why? Then frequency is there. Frequency means what? Number of times each x value occur. Then here 10 values in 5 times. Then what is the sum of the observation 10? 50. It's clear. Then second one is 11. It is in the 10 times. Okay. Then total value of the 10, number 11, 110. It's clear. Then third observation value is 12. It is in 25 times. Then sum of this observation value is 12 into 25. Altogether 300. It's clear. This is the way we need to find out the sum of all the observation values. It means you need to multiply x column with the f column. Observation value with the frequency column. It's clear. Then you can find out the total number, sum of the observation values. Here, what is the sum of the observation values? 1000. Add all the observation values together, then answer is equal to 1000. Then this 1000 we need to divide it by how many observations are there. Okay. Then here, which column represent the how many observations are there? Frequency column. Why? Frequency column represent the number of times each value occur. Okay, then here we take the sum of the frequency column. What's the answer? 75. Then 1000 divided by 75, it gives mean value. Now clear? Concept is same. Okay, then way of calculation is different about the arrangement of the data set. If we have the raw data set, we can add them together, then divided by number of observations. Okay, then here this is the ungrouped one. How we find the sum of the observation value? X value we need to multiply by with the corresponding frequency value, then we can take the sum. It's clear? Okay. Then this one also you can find using the calculator. Then here same steps. First we press the mode button twice. Then you need to change the SD mode. Okay. Then the next step you need to insert the observation values. Then here first observation is 10. It is in 5 times. No? Then first you enter number 10. Then put the semicolon sign. Then enter the frequency. Press mode button twice. Then press number 1. Okay. Then what is the first observation values? 10. Then enter the number 10. Then press the semicolon first. Semicolon dot and comma. Semicolon sign. Here, then how to get the semicolon in there? It is in yellow color. Then how to get it? Shift key and comma button. Shift key and comma button. Then press number 5. By 10 in 5 times. Okay? Then n plus 1. Then n equals 5. Okay? Now 5 values are we enter. Then we move to the next one. Number 11. Put semicolon. Then 10. Sorry, 15 into 20. 16 into 50. Okay. Then shift key number 2. Then previous then number 1 is mean value. Then number 1 equals 5. What is the answer? 13.33. Okay. Okay. Then we move into how we calculate the average value in the group frequency distribution. Okay. In the group frequency distribution, we write down the value ranges. Not in here. Do not represent the individual values. Ranges are there. These ranges we called as what? Class intervals. Okay. In the group data distribution, there is a class intervals with the corresponding frequency. Okay. Then here it means first one, 5 observations are there. Okay. These 5 observations are fallen into the 1 to 10 range. Okay. Any value they can get. Okay. Then here you need to find out the average value of mean. Then first you need to take the sum of the observation values. Then previous one, no any issue. X and F column is there. You multiply by it. Then you can take the summation. But in here, no any X column. Class interval is there. Okay. Then first step, you need to find out the what? Class mark of each class interval. Last week we discussed class mark. Okay. Then class mark is the average value of the class intervals. Okay. Then this class mark represent the entire class interval. Okay. Then here how we calculate the class mark? 1 plus 10 divided by 2, 5.5. 11 minus 20, 11 to 20. Then we add them together, 31 divided by 2, 15.5. 21 to 30. Then 51 divided by 2, 25.5. Now we have the x column. Okay, then each x value represents the class intervals. Okay, then this is only the assumption. Okay, then we have the x column and the f column. Okay, then same method now you can apply as in the ungrouped frequency distribution. It's clear? Okay, then here you can find the dot sum of the fx column divided by sum of the f. Understood? Okay, now if we have the raw data set, no any issue. All the observation values are there, individual values are there, then we can add them together, then we can find the average value. In a group one, here also we can identify the individual values with the corresponding frequency. But in here, class intervals are there, then we need to find out the class mark of each class interval. Class mark means average value of the class interval. It's clear? Okay, then this is the way we can find the average or mean value of the raw data set, ungrouped data distribution and the group data distribution. Okay, important thing is why we calculate the mean value to find the average value. Okay, then when we calculate the mean value, we need quantitative variable. Okay, then you cannot calculate the average value or mean value of for the qualitative type variable. What is the reason? Right. Qualitative type variable cannot be measured as numerically. Okay, numerical values are not there. When we calculate the mean value, we need to take the sum of the observation values. We take the qualitative type, we cannot find out the sum of the observation values. Why? It cannot be measured as numerically. Understood? Then average value or mean value we can calculate only using the quantitative type variable. Now clear? Understood? Then we move into the next central tendency measurement. Median. Okay. Median is represent the middle point of the data set. Middle point. Okay. Then here, using the median value, we can divide our data set into two equal parts. Why? Median represent the middle point. No? Okay. Then using the middle point, median value, we can take our data set into two equal parts. It's clear? Okay. Then above median value, it represents the 50% of the observation values. Okay. Then 50% of below to the median value, it also represents the 50% of the data set. It's clear? Okay. Then here says median may be defined as the value of that item which divides the series into equal parts, one half containing values greater than it and the other half containing values less than it. Therefore, the series must be arranged in ascending or descending order before finding the mean. Okay, then here median is represent the middle point now. Okay, then if we have the raw data set, how we find the median value? First step, you need to arrange the data set in the ascending or descending order. Normally, we arrange it ascending order. Ascending means minimum value to the maximum value. You need to arrange it. After that, you need to find out where is the median point, middle point. It's clear? Okay. Then, looking at this example here, these are the data sets is given 40, 50, 55, 78, 58. This is the data. Now you need to find out the median value in this data set. What's the first step? You need to arrange this data set in the ascending order. Then here smallest value is 35. No? Then highest value is 78. Then we arrange it 35 to 78. Okay. Then you need to find out where is the median value. Okay, place you need to find. Then here formula is there, n plus 1 divided by 2. N means how many observations are there. And then here how many observations are there? 10 observations are there. Then it means 10 plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, then what is the answer? 5.5th term is the median value. This is not the median. Okay, 10 plus 1 divided by 2 represent where is the median? Which term is the median? Okay, then which term is the median value? 5.5th term. Now you move into the data set. This is your data set now. Okay, then looking at where is the 5.5th term? How we find out? First term, second term, third term, fourth term, and this is the fifth term. But median is 5.5th term. Okay, then 5.5th is in between the fifth and the sixth term. Then you identify what is the fifth term and what is the sixth term. Fifth term is 50, sixth term is 55. Understood? Then how we find the 5.5th term? Take the average value of these two. Okay, then what's the answer? 52.5. Then 52.5 is the middle point in this data set. It's clear? Okay, then this is the way we can find out the median value. Now clear? Median value we use to find out the middle point in the data set. Here also we use quantitative variables to find the median value. Why? When we find the middle point, first step you should arrange the data set in ascending order. Okay, then if we have qualitative type variable, we cannot arrange the ascending order. Why? Numerical values are not there. Understood? Then median also we can apply to the quantitative variables. Now clear? Okay, those things are important. Okay, not the calculation. Then group frequency distribution. There is a separate formula to find the median value. Okay, then this is the formula. Here L1 plus N divided by 2 FCFM into C. We will discuss one by one in here. Then normally in This is the formula no, to find the median value in group frequency distribution. Okay. Starting point in here. N divided by 2. Why? Median is the middle point now. First thing you need to find out where is the median. It's clear. Then here N means how many observations are there. Looking at the group distribution, we can find out how many observations are there. Okay, then which column? Represent the how many observations are there? F column. Then tell me how many observations are there? 20. Okay, 20 observations are there. Okay, then we can say 20 divided by 2. What is the answer? 10. Okay, then here answer is 10. Then it means 10th observation is the median in this data set. Now you move into the find out the median value. Where is the 10th observation in here? It's clear. Then this is your frequency column of 5, 3, 2, 4 and the 6. Okay. Then you can calculate CF column. CF means cumulative frequency. Then here first one is 5. Then we can take the CF also 5. Then next one is how we take the CF. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 4, 14. 14 plus 6, 20. Okay. Then last CF value should be equal to the total number of observations. It's clear. Then altogether 20 is there. Now we need to find out which term? 10th term. Why? N divided by 2, middle point in here, it is in the 10th term. Why 20 observations are there? Then you need to find out where is the 10th term. Easy way, you find out, you moving down to the CF column. Okay, then where is the 10? In here. Sometimes you cannot get the exact value. Then you assume then your here value is not the 10, 12. We assume n divided by 2 is equal to 12. Then where is the 12? It is fallen into which category? Here, 40. Why? This is ending up with 10. Then other 4 in here. It's clear? Okay. Then here 10. Then 10. Then what is the median class? 21 to 30. Now you can find out median class. Not the median value, but you can find out the median class. Median class is 21 to 30. Up to that point clear? Then we move into the equation. Then n divided by 2, you know. Okay. N divided by 2 is 10. Then here you need to ask L1. L1 means lower class boundary in the median class. Now you find out the median class. What is the median class in here? 21 to 30. What is the lower class boundary in here? 20.5. Why? 21 and 30 are the class limits. Okay. We studied those things in the last week. Okay. 21 to 30 are the class limits. How we convert into the class boundaries? Just 0.5. Then what is the lower class boundary? 20.5. Then here you can substitute 20.5. It's clear. Okay. Then here median L1 is 20.5. Then add okay. Then here n divided by 2 is 10. Okay. Okay. Then next one is what? minus FC divided by FM. Here FM means frequency of the median class. What is it? FM. It means frequency of the median class. What is the frequency of the median class? Median class is 21 to 30. What is the frequency? What is the frequency? 2. Then here you can write down 10 minus 2. It's clear? Okay. Sorry, here, not here. Divided by 2. Then here FM is 2. Then here FC. FC means cumulative frequency. Here we write cumulative frequency of the class interval which is preceding to the median class. This is your median class, no? We write the CF value in the previous one. What is the previous class interval? 11 to 20. Then you find out what is the CF value. What is the CF value in here? 8. Then here you can write 8. Then here denominator represent the frequency of the median class. Frequency of the median class. Okay. Then here you need to write down the CF value. But we write the CF value in the class interval which is preceding to the median class. Preceding means previous one. It's clear? Then what is the other one? Into C. Okay. C means what? Size of the median class. Class width. Then 21 to 30 is your median class. Then tell me what's the size of this class interval? How many? 10. 21 to 30. It consists 10. And then here, this one you need to multiply by 10. Okay. Then what is here median value? 10 minus 8, 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 into 10, 10. Then 20 plus 10. What is the answer? 30.5. This is the median value. Now I will give one. Okay. Then hurry up, calculate the median value in this data set. Sir. 16. Sorry. Okay, then first you need to simplify n divided by 2. N means sum of the frequency column. Here, totally 25 observations are there. Then 24 divided by 2. Then 12. No? Then you need to find out 12th term. Then moving down the CF column, where I is fallen into the 12th term? In this one. Yeah. FM is this one, Puta. Frequency of the median class. FC, you need to write down cumulative frequency of the previous class. Then here 12 is fallen into this one. No? Then this is the median class, 17 to 22. Then what is the lower class boundary? 16.5. It's correct or no? 16.5. Okay. Then here you need to write down here FM, frequency of the median. This is your median class. This is your median class. Now what is the frequency? 8. Here you need to write down this. FC means take the previous class interval, then find out what is the cumulative frequency. Here cumulative frequency is here 10. Then you write down 10. Then C. C means size of the median class. 17 to 22. Then here 6. FM means median frequency of the median class. CF means take the previous class interval and write down the CF value. Okay. 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 Shall we move to the next one? Guys, issue kutha? Issue. Six. The C means size of the median class. Then median class is 17 to 22. No? Then 6. Okay. No? The next central tendency measurement is mode. Okay. Now you studied mean and the median. Mean we use to find the average value. Median we use to find out the middle point in the data set. If we need to divide our data set into two equal parts, then we need to find out the median value. Clear? Next one is mode. Okay. Mode means what? Mode represent the most frequent observation value. Okay. Mode is most frequent observation value. Okay. Then here, mode is the most common item of the series. Or we can say mode is defined as the value of the variable which occurs most frequently in a distribution. Okay, then we take the distribution. Are there any repeated numbers? Then we look in at which one has the most frequent observation. Highest frequency is there. Then you can find out this is the mode. It's clear. Then looking at this example. 1, 3, 4, 6, 6, 7, 8. What is the most frequent observation? 6. Mode value is 6. Understood? Then here, if we have row data set, when we need to find out the mode, there is no any formula and method. How we find the mode? By mere inspection. Go through the row data set, then you can find out this is the mode. No any mathematical way to calculate the mode. It's clear? Okay. Then other thing is mean and median. Both measurements we can calculate only using the quantitative variables. Okay. Then assume we have qualitative type variable. Now we need to find out the central point in this data set. Okay. But we cannot calculate the mean and median. Why? Mean we cannot. The reason is we cannot take the sum of the observation values. Why? Qualitative type. Then median cannot be calculated. Reason is we cannot arrange it ascending order. Okay. But in here mode, we can calculate the qualitative type variable. Why? Looking at the variable, then we can find out which one is the most frequent. Then we take the simple example. Gender is a qualitative type variable. Then here you need to find out the central tendency measurement. Then you can use what? Mode. Not the mean and the median. Why? Looking at then we assume there are 20. Then we can identify male and the female. Then we can take the count of each category. Then looking at the count, then we can say this is the mode. Understood? Okay, then we take the favorite color. Then you take the 506 color, then you can count it. Understood? Then you can identify this is the most frequent observation in here. It's clear? If you have qualitative type variable, which measurement is more suitable to represent the central point? More. Understood? Okay, then when we do in the statistical analysis, we have quantitative and qualitative variables both. Okay, then using the qualitative type variable, we need to do the descriptive analysis. We can find the mode to represent the central point. Understood? Okay, then other way you can use in the pie chart or bar chart. Last week we studied how to represent it using the qualitative type variable. We can insert table or bar graph or pie chart. Any chart you can use. Okay, then summary measures you can use mode to represent it. It's clear? Then raw data set and ungroup one you can easily find out the mode. By mere inspection you can find out which observation is the most frequent. But you have the group data distribution. There is issue how to find the mode value. Then here then this is the group data distribution 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50. Okay, then here 5 class intervals are there with corresponding frequency. Okay, then here looking at the frequency column, you can identify what is the highest frequency is there. Then tell me in this example, what is the highest frequency? 6. Then it means 41 to 50 has the highest frequency. Okay. Then it means 41 to 50, we can say this is the model class. Okay. In Sinhala Mata Pantiya. Okay. Then here 6 is the highest frequency. Then this class interval we say model class. Understood? Okay. Then by mere inspection we can identify model class. But you cannot find out the mode value. Okay. Then here you need to use this formula. Okay. Then here L1 is there. Now you know L1, lower class boundary. Okay. In the median formula, we write down lower class boundary in the median class. Here we write down lower class boundary in the model class. Understood? Okay. Then here model class is what? 41 to 50. Then here you can write down 40.5. It's clear. Then C means what? Now you know. C means size of the model class. Here you need to find out the mode. Then you have the model class. Then you find out size. What is the size here? 10. Up to that point clear? New things added. Delta 1 and delta 2. Normally what's the meaning of the delta? Delta? Change, no? Difference. Here also delta means change or difference. Delta 1 means frequency of the model class minus frequency of the class preceding to the model class. Then here, this is the model class. What is the frequency? 6. Then what is the preceding class interval? 31 to 40. What is the frequency? 4. Then we take the difference between these two. What is the answer? 2. Understood? Then delta 1 is 2. Delta 2 means Frequency of the model class minus frequency of the succeeding the model class. Succeeding means next one. Then here, this is the model class, but no any next class. Then what's the frequency in the next class interval? 0. No class intervals. Then here, 6. Then we take 6 minus 0, 6. Then we take the same example and find out. Then you take this one. Then here, we take this example. Then this is your formula. Then mod equal. Then first you need to enter L1 plus bracket. Then here delta 1 is there. Delta 1 divided by into 6. Okay, this is the formula. No? It's clear? Then we find out. First you need to find out what? What is the model class in here? How we find the model class? Going down the frequency column, then you can identify highest frequency. Then what is the highest frequency in here? 8. Then what is the model class? What is the model class? 17 to 22. It's clear? Looking at the frequency column, then select the highest frequency. What is the highest frequency? 8. What is the class interval? 17 to 22. It's clear? Then here, L1 is there. L1 is there. What is the L1? Lower class boundary in the model class. Then what is the lower class boundary in the model class? 16.5. It's clear? Why? Lower class limit is 17. Then here we can write 16.5. It's clear? Then delta 1. Delta 1 means what? Difference between frequency of the model class and the frequency of the preceding to the model class. It means difference between these two. What is the answer? 1. Then here delta 1 equal to 1. It's clear? Then delta 2 means frequency of the model class and frequency of the succeeding to the model class. It means difference between 8 and 6. What is the difference? Okay. Then C means size of the model class. 17 to 22. What is the size? 6. Okay. Then you can find the mod value. Here 1 over 3 into 6. 2. 18.5 is the model. Now it's clear. I will give 2 minutes, go through and check it's clear or not. Then move into the worksheet. Then try question number 1. First do only part A. Okay. Then the B and C we will discuss. Then write the answer for the part A. Hurry up. Okay, finish. What is the mean value? Mean value? 6,840. Then median? Mod? It's not there, no mod value. There's no any mod value, no? Okay. Then these are the values. Okay. Then how we interpret it? Then first one is mean value. It means this is the average. This is the middle point in here. Okay. Then question asks what? Identify which measure provides the best representation of the typical daily activity level and explain why. Mode value we can ignore. Why? There is no any mode value. But two measurements are there. Mean and the median. Then median represent the middle point now. No any issue. But mean, when we calculate the mean value, we take the sum of all the observation values. Then looking at this data set, okay, then here O line 3, 4 and up to the 9,000. After that, 15,000 is there. Okay. Then this is the outlier. Why? All the values are in approximately similar, no? 3,000, 4,500, 8,000, 9,000. But here, 15,000 is there. Extreme point is there. It's clear. Okay, then what happened to the mean value? It's higher than the median value. That is the reason. But when we find out the median value, only we looking at what is the middle point in here. But mean value, we use all the data and calculate it. Okay. Then here 15,000 is there. This is the highest value in here. Then the previous one is 9,000. Then the gap is 6,000. Then we can say 15,000 is the outlier. Okay, then this is the extreme point. Then what happened to the sum of the observation value? It's become large. Then average it. Then mean value also high. It's clear. Then මේ ඔක්කොම values එක ළඟ තියෙන ඔක්කොම ටික බැලුවාම okay. හැබැයි 15,000 කියන එක ලොකු එකපාරට ලොකු gap එකක් එක්කනේ ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒතර අපිට ඒකට කියන්න පුළුවන් extreme case එකක්. ඒක outlier එක. අර තියෙන level එකේ නෙමෙයි ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් ගොඩක් එහාට ගිහිලා. එතකොට mean එක calculate කරනකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? අර 15,000 වලින් අර sum එක එයාගේ පැත්තට අදින්න. It's clear. Then you try calculate the mean value, not including the 15,000. Then what happened? Mean value is go down. Understood? Then when we take the sum, then 15,000 is highly impact to the sum of the observation value. Then mean value is goes up. Now clear? Then tell me, in here, in this scenario, which measurement is appropriate? Mean or median? Median value. It's clear? Okay, then answer for the B is median provides the best representation. The reason is 15,000 is we can identify as the outlier. Okay, when we calculate the mean value, some of the observation values become large. The reason is 15,000 is highly impact to the sum of the observation values. It's clear? Okay. Okay, it's clear. Then part C asks what? Discuss the impact of outlier. Then here you identify outlier is 15,000. Okay. On each measurement. Now you found mean and the median or mode value is not there. Okay. Then how impact this 15,000 to the mean and the median? Then tell me, when we calculate the median, outlier is affected or not? When we calculate the median value, there is impact of 15,000? No. Why? Median is we find out the middle point in the data set. Okay. Then the below it 50% of the data is there. Above it 50% of the data. But no any impact from the 15,000. Why? Median value we find the middle point. Then assume instead of 15,000 here 10,000 is there. Then median is changed or not? Not changed. No. Why? Median is in the, I think 10.50 here. 10.50 is not changed. It's clear. But mean value, there is the impact from the 15,000. It's clear. Then based on that we can say most robust against such outliers we can use what? Median, not the mean value. It's clear? This kind of scenario, then we can use median to represent the central point in the data set. At that time, we cannot use the mean value to represent the central point. It's clear? ඒ වගේ outliers තියෙනකොට data set එකක් අපි represent කරන්න average value එකක් mean එක use කරන්නේ නැහැ. Okay? Then we can use median as the best measure. Now clear? Okay? Okay. Then other question I'm asking. Then this is the data set. Okay. Then instead of 15,000, here we write down 10,000. Then tell me which measurement is changed. Mean and the median both are changed or what? Mean is changed by, then here instead of 15,000 we write in here 10,000. Then change in the sum of the observation values. Then change in the mean value. Okay. Then median, it cannot be changed. Why? Then the number of observations are fixed, no? 20. Then 10.50 is the median value. It's clear? Understood? But here we change the number 10th and the 11th point. Then what happened? It is affected to the median value and the mean both. Why? Here median value is in 10.5 term. Okay, then change in the 10th or 11th item, it is affected to the median. Now clear? Then changing any value less than or greater than to the median value, it cannot be changed the median value. But mean value is changed. Now remember, okay, it's clear? Then try question number 2. Not the 2, then try question number 3. Then similar question in question number 2. Okay. Then try third question. Hurry up. It is. But to be invalid. Mean value 74.5. Median 72.5. Mode value is not there. No? Here also. Okay. Then here, if the company launches new marketing campaign in the 11th month and sells 150,000 units, it means 150. Okay. Then all other data in 1,000 rupees. No? Sorry, thousands. No? How will this outlier affect the mean, median, and mode? Mode is no any change. Then median and mean. Mean can be changed, no? Then what is the new mean value? Then median 75. Why now 11 observations are there? Then median is a sixth term. Okay, then 75 is the median. Then how comment on its influence on the overall data set? Then here add new data. New data add to the data set. Mean, median can be changed. Mode maybe or not. It depends on the data set. We assume. Then here mode value is 150. We assume. Then again add 150. No any issue. It's clear. Okay. Then we assume 100 is mode value. Then 100 is in 3 times. 150 in 2 times. Then add again 150. Then what happens? Mode value can be changed. Okay. Understood? Okay. Then add new value to the data set. Mean, median both can be changed. Definitely. Okay. Then mode value depends on the data set. It's clear. Okay. Then these things are important. Okay. Then when we doing the analysis, first we looking at the data set. Outliers are there. Then you cannot take the mean as the central tendency measurement. At that time, you need to move into the median value. Okay. Then if you have the qualitative type variable data set, you need to calculate the what? Mode value. Why? There's no any numerical value. Then here you can find out the which category is the most frequent. Okay. These things are important. Okay. Then here data set is there. Then here you write the answer for the part A. Only part A. Okay. Then tell me here part A you calculate the mean median mode. Then next one is highest income of lowest 50% of workers. How we find the answer? Part B asks highest income level of lowest 50% of workers. That is the answer. How we find it? How we take the lowest 50% of the employees? 50-50. Which measurement is divided? Median value. Okay, then below it 50% of the of items are there, above it 50%. Then here unit question asks minimum income earned by the highest income of lowest 50% workers. Okay, then we consider about the lower income level employees. Take the 50% of the lower income level employees, then median represent their highest income. Okay, then we assume the highest then income median value is 10,000. Then below it represent the 10% of employees. Sorry, not the 10%, 50% of employees are there. Okay, then we take this 50% of the employees category, then their highest income is median value. It's clear? Then first you find the mean median mode, then we will discuss it. Then this is the data set. Using that one, calculate the mean, median and mode. 24.6. This is the group rate distribution. How we find the mean value? First, you need to calculate the x column. Okay. Then find the middle point of each last interval. Then that column we can take it as the x column. Mean value 24.69, median 25.125, mortality mortality has to be If you are finished, then mark your attendance. Others complete the task.